everybody, good evening. Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup with our human fire elementalist of Gozag with a big stack of cash. Neo, good evening, my friend. Good to see you, everybody. We are here, we're alive, and that's the key to playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. So we're on Dungeon 14, and every Monday, when I pop into Dungeon Crawl, I like to see where our character is at. Just do a recap. So we've cleared the lair, we've cleared the spider's nest, we've cleared the swamp, the orcish mines, the dungeon to 14. We are 19th level. We have 2 runes, the swamp and the spider's nest, and we're looking to do the vaults, presumably, at some point, but we haven't gone inside yet. Looks like, I think maybe I was trying to clear all the way to the depths and then go to the vaults, that kind of progress, and either way is fine. I think we can do vaults 1 through 4 pretty simply at this point. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, I am training Conjurations. Our biggest spell right now is, well, I guess Fireball. It's our highest level spell. We also have Summon Lightning Spire and Airstrike to give us some more fun. Look at our gear. We picked up a Staff of Fire to help our fire spells. We have these tremendous Pearl Dragon Scales as our body armor, giving us a whopping 30 armor class as a caster. We got a +2 hat, regular cloak, gloves of strength, which do help. I know, Neo, it is Fireball every time. I mean, it kind of is, right? Burn it all. Indeed. I'm wearing a ring of See Invisible, but I could probably actually take that off right now. What other rings do I have? Protection from Fire and Wizardry. Not bad stuff. Do I have any ID scrolls? I do. Let me identify some of these rings. We have Protection from Cold, and we have a Ring of Stealth. So I'm going to drop this Ring of Stealth like the plague. See Invisible is fine. We don't want anything to sneak up on us, but in terms of looking at our character, we could use some artifact gear. We don't have any at the moment, so that would be nice. Our resists are okay. We have 1 pip of fire and negative energy, which is just fine. Our will is horrifying. That's something I'm scared of. All right, so let's jump down and see what we got. All right. Well, there's 1 pile of gold that Gozag is showing us on Dungeon 15. All right, it's a wolf spider. So we're just going to, I guess, Fireball. And then, you know, we could Sticky Flame that. Now, this is a Lindworm. And a Lindworm is a fire enemy. And so it doesn't care about fire, right? Perhaps. So what we need to do is immediately do something else. So we're going to summon the Lightning Spire. And we're going to let it happen here. And then I'm going to walk back. We're getting the real treatment. Okay. And I'm going to evoke a lightning rod through. We can't hit both, unfortunately, but I can do this. Oh, it's a shapeshifter. All right, so that's always scary when you get the shapeshifter. So we're going to polymorph this Shining Eye shapeshifter right away. A Shining Eye is an enemy that can mutate you, and we do not want that. So I have changed it into a Swamp Dragon, which is Exactly, Neo. That's the secret. You have to be versatile. You have to be able to deal with enemies that can handle fire or whatever it might be, depending on what element you go into. So we're going to fireball this group. I'm going to summon my lightning spire again. Wherever it goes, it goes. I'm going to sticky flame this Hydra. It's dead. And then I'm going to cast fireball right here. And it's all dead. Just like Neo was saying, we set it all on fire and we win. That's our game right now. Set it on fire and win. There is the entrance to the depths. Okay, so this is explaining why we saw a bunch of hard enemies. I mean, Dungeon 15, you're going to get a bunch of hard enemies, but this is in fact the entrance right here to the depths. So we've been fighting some of the Guardians, I suppose, is the way to think about it, of the depths, and we beat them. Now, the cool thing about going into the vault, which is what we're about to do once I clear this, is that this is going to be our first opportunity to use the bribe dungeon branch. And so what I mean by that is, man, this ghoul is not dying. Oh, cool, Neo. Perfect. Thank you, my friend. I'm always looking for neat new games, and you have given me some great recommendations. I'm out of magic. This ghoul is like, I do not die. Okay, that killed it. I gotta leave then and get my magic back. Let's go over here. Oh, look at this screen of undead fun. Oh, it's the ghoul again. It's me and the ghoul. Me and this enemy are just going to have some real fun together. I don't know what it is about the ghoul. Maybe they're draining my life or something, but very hard to kill that thing. It's undead, so, but I don't know if it has some kind of special power against fire. I didn't know about it if they did. Alright. This yak is on fire. So we'll just put more fire on it. I'll check out a third stairwell, see if I can get a better break. There's a staff of cold and an Efreet. Alright, so we see another enemy that's like, I don't care about fire, but I was actually just hitting it with my staff of fire. Let me see what happened. What happened there was my lightning spire did all the damage to the Efreet. I was doing nothing, the Efreet was doing everything, and it worked out. Oh, Cyclops. This is kind of a funny exchange. So we're just blasting enemies pretty easily right here. We did make a lot of noise, though. There's another ghoul. It's just ghoul day. It is time for the ghouls. Alright, I'm going to put Sticky Flame on the ghoul, walk away, let it deal with my lightning spire, and then fireball it. And then there we go. It's a Wraith. A Wraith is a very good enemy to see right now. Because it's so bad. I'm just going to hit this centaur with my staff. I don't even want to use magic on that guy. Alright, so there's a ghost in here. This is Vui Rao's ghost. And he looks pretty, or she looks pretty formidable. A journeyman demon spawn gladiator of Okawaru. And ghosts are just like generally good against fire and the like. And it has a weapon of draining, so not really something I'm super pumped about. And it doesn't appear that the ghost is defending anything that's unbelievably desirable. Just a potion of brilliance. So we'll just leave that ghost in there, and yet another ghoul comes into the world. I'm just going to stand here and hit things. I'm trying to be more MP efficient. That's the secret. Neo, are the games that you found PC games? That's what you usually play, right? Or do you play everything? Alright, I'm gonna... Lightning Strike. That's what I thought, Neo. That's great. PC games are generally easy to stream. Although now that I have a good capture card... Well, actually, I don't have a capture card. I have just a capture device. Guardian mummies, huh? Oh, both are free? Cool. You got them for free? Excellent. It's a good price. The streaming of Subnautica on PS5 went fine last night, so I was happy about that. Didn't seem to experience any hiccups or anything like that. I haven't done too much console streaming, so I was slightly concerned, but it worked out great. I got a bunch of console games I would like to get to eventually, but so many games, so little time. Hey. It was a lot of fun, Neo. Oh god, it's Rupert. Panda, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Well, Panda, we were doing great until Rupert just stormed around the corner. Rupert is a psychopath and is very troublesome. I need to run away from Rupert, and he's already on me. Yeah. I don't have any, like, head start on Rupert. So... Unfortunately, I have no scrolls of blinking. I'm just going to have to teleport away and hope that Rupert can't kill me in one shot. Subnautica makes you motion sick, IBK. I can understand that, honestly. Like, no, Panda, it's terrible. And so Rupert can paralyze me or confuse me at 50%. So I need to be far away if I'm going to fight Rupert, and I'm not. So that's why I'm teleporting. I need to have, like, Rupert across the room so I can just put down a lightning spire and then just nuke him, soften him up. But the paralyze is real and is really scary. Yeah, sometimes when I watch FPS games or games like that, IBK, and if I'm not controlling, I can get motion sick like that. So I totally understand. I wonder, do you think it's an issue like where... I know. I am lucky he didn't paralyze me, but I think that if I would have... Because I read my teleport, he could have paralyzed me, but I still would have teleported but been paralyzed, I think, is how that interaction works. Do you think, IBK, if I adjusted the sensitivity of the controller in any way that it would alleviate the motion sickness, or not really? Just trying to think of, like... Oh god, here comes Rupert again. Alright, so the key with Rupert is, let's quaff potions. We're going to go Brilliance. We're going to go Haste. And then I'm just going to start blasting Rupert before he got him. See, that's the thing. It was scary, Panda. The really... Yeah. Oh! Do you think I can adjust that, IBK? Let me look in the settings next time. Maybe I can make it better. So, because Rupert was far away there, I was able to just blast him with my lightning spire and my fireball. And so he wasn't as bad as he could have been. Like, we got pretty lucky. All right. So that's Dungeon 15 done. And so now it's time for us to go to the vaults. Okay. Well, then I'll look. I bet you can on PS5, hopefully. Here come the orcs. So funny to see the orcs coming like this. Alright, we got them all. I gotta leave, though, to get my MP back. No problem. We're breaking into the vaults. Alright, so Conjurations is through the roof. I'm going to turn it off and just level up spellcasting for a bit. This will give us some more MP and also just help all of our schools of magic by a little bit. Alright, so there's an artifact helmet. Man, look how many ghosts. I've never seen this many ghosts in a room before, in a vault. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 ghosts. They're all really hard. The blinking scroll and the artifact helmet are really, really tempting. The manual of maces and flails is not crucial on this character, but I still don't think I'm going to tempt fate and open that door. It just seems a little bit too psychotic. Alright, I gotta make sure that I'm mindful of my magic points here. Here they come. Oh, okay. So this is what the Iron Brand Convoker can do. He brought a bunch of enemies from another part of the dungeon to right here. And this is why they're always kind of scary. The Entropy Weaver is the #1 threat at the moment. The Stone Giant would be terrifying, but luckily we have about 1 round with our Lightning Spire blocking the Stone Giant from throwing a stone at us. Yep, and then now it's over. So I'm going to read, how many fog scrolls do I have? 4? Alright, we're going to go fog and just run away. Now, they can catch us, especially the Entropy Weaver. It's really, really fast, but it's only 1. And so, alright, we're going to go here, and I'm going to Sticky Flame the Entropy Weaver. I'm going to throw down my Lightning Spire, step back, and then Fireball, Fireball. Alright, good. Alright, let's pull the Convoker out. Now, the Convoker can only summon enemies that are on the floor that it's on. So, for example, right now, we don't care because we've cleared this floor, so he can't bring anybody to us. Alright, there we go. It's an orcish knight and his buddies, and he's pumped them up with his rallying speech, telling them how great they are, and just generally... Oh, okay. The Stone Giant is a problem. I could fight a Stone Giant one-on-one, but I'd like him to not have any rocks. How many rocks you got, dude? He has 1 left. So I'm going to drop that. I'm going to put Sticky Flame on. And yeah, it's basically over. Got him. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Bribe the dungeon. Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to go to abilities, and I'm going to bribe the branch. Do you want to bribe the denizens of the vaults? I sure do. I haven't done this yet in the game. I don't know if I've ever done this with Gozag, because I don't play him very much, except when I played Mummies a long time ago, and the Mummies had a mean habit of dying early, because Mummies aren't great, and I was not good with spellcasters. I'm still learning with spellcasters, but, you know. Hey, Dr. Clutch, so good to see you. How you doing, my friend? All right. Yes. All right, so it says Gozag spreads your bribe to the vaults. So I just put 3,000 of my hard-earned cash. It's not really that hard-earned. And any intelligent enemy that's bribable, I think I have a chance of, like, convincing to join my squad, basically. All right, so this red ugly thing is not that impressed with fire, and that's fine. That's why we have other spells, but Ice Dragon, no likey fire. Or electricity, apparently. It's Quaslel. And yes, I've never seen this. I've never seen this, everybody. Asterion, who is a unique, grins greedily, jangling a coin purse. He's friendly. That's why his name is written in green on the side there, and the green circle is around him. We have bribed Asterion to be on our side. The fallen king is with us, everybody. So, good news for us. Oh, and apparently this blizzard demon, or maybe actually Asterion summoned that. I don't know how long Asterion stays on our side, if it's like permanent, or if the bribe runs out after a certain like amount of turns. I really don't know. And I hope that I don't find out horribly that it runs out. But as far as I see, it seems to be working. Alright, so Asterion's up there fighting. I don't want to hit him with a fireball. That's definitely not something I want to do. He's like got this demon whip. Oh, and the Death Knight is also on my side. Hey, curried favor. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, so we've got a Death Knight, we've got a Blizzard Demon, and we've got Asterion, everybody. Although the Blizzard Demon is property of Asterion, I believe. Whatever. Oh, Ironheart Preserver has given up his job to protect the vaults and is on our side. Ooh. We are getting a lot of people on our side here. This is great. This is a lot of fun. Alright, we're back to Asterion and the Death Knight. You think it's permanent, Panda? I kind of think you're right. Like, my understanding is that it's permanent. But we'll see. Oh, we got a brain here. I got to kill that. Okay. So, there's 2 Vault Sentinels, a Vault Warden, and they're on my side, as is Asterion. So that's pretty funny. The, curried favor, it's a great question. Ah, okay, Snack. So bribed enemies fight until the bribe fund runs out. See, what I was thinking was that, like, once the bribe fund runs out, you just wouldn't be able to bribe more. But you're saying that those already conscripted will stop fighting for you. Does the game give you a chance to replenish the bribe fund, and can I see what level it's at? Like, does it tell you, like, hey, the bribe fund is out, do you want to restock it? And then you never lose them? The color of the bribe status. I see. Okay, so it's bright white. Yeah, so I'm actually still in a good place. Your stone giant smiles happily. I've never seen that text before, but that's funny. I've never had a stone giant. It's not worth it to keep bribing to keep... Oh, okay. It costs too much money. I feel you. The only reason I would re-bribe... Whoa. The only reason I would re-bribe is if I ran out of dungeon before, like, you know, because having a bribe up for Vaults 5 seems like it would be helpful, but I don't know how that plays out there. Yeah, see, so I think if I get to Vaults 5 and the bribe has run out, I'm going to re-bribe it. Here we go. All right. I'll tell you what. I'm really tempted. If I could gather all of my allies together, I don't know what that would take. If I can just wait, you know? Like if I say, follow me to everyone, but some of the other guys aren't, like, listening. If I could get everybody I've bribed on this branch together, I think we could open this door and take down these 4 ghosts. Oh, I see, Snack. So, like, the yellow circles on the enemies with the brown text on their name, they won't fight me, but they won't take orders. So they're, like, neutral. Okay. That makes sense. All right, well, let's go. Go get that Entropy Weaver, people. Man, we got seriously corroded right there. All these orcs are joining me. Oh, the bribe is almost out. Bribe's almost gone. Running low. We're getting a bunch of, like, bad enemies that I don't care about, but whatever. This is making this dungeon just ludicrously easy so far. I mean, granted that the early vaults aren't going to be that hard for this character, but it's pretty funny. I'm making the money again, people. All of these people who are employed by the vaults, the convokers, the sentinels, they're all neutral. They give up on their jobs so fast. They're like, Zot sucks. I'm out. His benefit package is nothing. Oh, fire at the non-hostile Yaktar. No, I don't want to. Alright. These are some of these situations, though, in this game where I have to play very... I'm intentionally playing really slowly right here because there's so much going on. Exactly, Snack. Who said Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup wasn't political and or topical or economical? No one wants to work for minimum wage. Zot's gotta up his game with his hourly rate, his benefit packages, his paid time off, and he has to offer remote work opportunities for all of these employees of the vaults. And I don't think he's doing that. I don't think Zot has got with the times. Man, I have a troll army, people. So anyway, I'm playing really slowly here, everybody, because sometimes in this game, I have a tendency to think that I've got it all in the bag when there's so many good things happening for me. But the problem is, I will not notice that I'm in a dire situation until it's too late. And so I really want to be mindful. I do not want to lose this character to something where I just there's too overload on the screen basically of so many enemies and allies that I misgauge the threat or the danger that I'm in. And I also have to plan for the fact that these allies are going to turn on me as soon as this bribe fund runs out. Well, wait, Snack, do they turn on you or do they just turn neutral? Do they go back to being hostile? Because that would be really spicy. I'm gonna, okay, perfect. Thank you, Snack. That makes me breathe a huge sigh of relief, because it would be kind of almost bad if it was like a huge swing where in one fell swoop, if the bribe ran out, everything suddenly turned hostile, and the swing in difficulty that would create for certain situations would be just too ridiculous to manage. So thankfully that doesn't happen. All right, I'm going to train staves just for a little bit. And I'm doing this so that I can save some MP. This is hysterical. We almost have our money back. There's so many enemies to kill in the vaults. Is the amount of money that the enemy turns into from Gozag dependent on its hit dice? Or is it totally random? I feel like I'm getting more money than normal because these are harder enemies. But I could just be making that up. It's slightly weighted by hit dice. Okay, but it's still probably pretty volatile. I gotcha. All right, I'm going to drop brand weapon. I'm going to drop enchant weapon. Enchant armor we're going to use. And I'm going to drop potions of might. Well, no, I might actually need that. Potions of attraction can go away. I'm gonna read my enchant armor on my Pearl Dragon scales, and we bump up to 31 armor class. How's that? It's tremendous, is how it is. All right, let's go over here. And again, I just walk into a room, and everybody's like, hey, it's you. It's the party guy who's just throwing money at all of us. Oh, condenser vein? Yes, please. Well, we found statue form and irradiate. Let me look at irradiate. See, if we went full air, we could do tornado. My hesitation on that is that I did tornado before with my spellcaster, and I'd kind of like to get the top level fire spell, but it might not appear readily. What is irradiate? No. I'm sorry. I want to see what it is. Describe irradiate. Transmutes an ultra-thin layer of the caster's skin directly into pure magical energy, blasting adjacent creatures. It heavily deforms its targets, weakening them and reducing their armor. The caster is not left entirely unaffected. Ah, no, this isn't very good. It can do a lot of damage. I mean, 3 dice 23 is actually a lot. What do you guys think about irradiate? You ever use this? It's... At first, I didn't think it was going to do a lot of damage, but 3d23 is pretty sick. Let's try it. I've never tried it before. I'm looking for some strong spells. Now, transmutation is something I have no experience in. Yeah, it is only at 30% power. Let's do it. Memorize, irradiate. Yeah. And then we're going to turn off stabs, and we're going to turn on transmutations, and see how it goes. It's a glowing orange brain. We're just going to bap it with our staff, and it dies. Ooh, an armor shop. Artifact helmet. Yeah. What a shop. Oh, good call on the Staff of Conjuration. I don't think I need anything else. Plate is probably not going to jump up above my Pearl Dragon for my spell casting, so I will buy this helmet. Let me ID this helmet. Well, I gotta say, it's +4 helmet. I mean, I'm just wearing a +2 hat, so it lets you fly, and it's a +4. That's fine, right? I mean, look at what I got. I have a +2 hat on. So let me wear this helmet, and we go up to 35 armor class. That is tremendous. That was a big swing. I don't... let me actually check it. I'll look at it myself before I ask you guys. Yeah, so a helmet doesn't have any encumbrance rating. It's only body armor that does that, really, right? So it's not like wearing it is making my spells harder to cast. Oh man, this guy hit me hard with his rock. That's not nice, dude. Stop doing that. Dead. Alright. Any wands that I want to top off right here? Hey, Safid, what's up, my friend? The hat actually looks awesome. I can't lie, but let me look at the graphic on this helmet again. I probably want digging. Do I have digging? Yeah, okay, good. Now I have even more. So I have a little bit more digging. So in case we need to escape in an emergency, we can. This helmet is pretty funny. It's like one of those really, really tight to your head helmets. So my head looks much smaller, which is, you know, not favorable, Safid, but the armor class jump of 4, plus the ability to fly if I have to have it, is pretty good. Okay, so here's the question I have for you, professional Gozag players. My bribe has run out. Okay. These enemies actually still look green. They still look like they're following me. I don't know if they have separate money or how this is working, but they're still cool. But the question is, I want to re-bribe this branch, but would you just wait until... Would you just wait until Vaults 5 to do that? Or should I do it right now? Like, I feel like if I do it right now, it's going to run out. But that could just be me. Whoa! Look at this shop. I mean, so the question is, are any of these worth getting in terms of just having a stat stick, right? So... the strength +8 hand axe is pretty funny. I mean, int 4 is okay, but not vital. The +1 war axe of calculation might be helpful if I have to fight. The dagger is good resist cold if I need it in a pinch, I guess. Yeah, but I agree with you, Snack. There's nothing, like, it would need to be the perfect set of brands to make it worth it. Like, lets you blink. I mean, because honestly, I can't blink right now. Along with a bunch of other resists or something, but none of those do it. But that would be a really exciting shop to find if you were a melee person. Honestly, though, they weren't that great. All right, let me look at my... Oh, God, I got shafted onto 4. Oh, thank God. There's a staircase right here. Okay, whew. That was really scary. But we made it. 2 scrolls of summoning. Nice. It's actually pretty good. Alright, let's see if my people will actually fight here. Can you kill this Raksasha? It was giving me a hard time, everybody. Can you help me? Alright, there we go. Got it. Those darn Raksashas. Boy, the dungeon just got a lot harder now that I don't get everybody on my side. Oh, look at that tower shield. I'm tempted. I gotta tell you. Alright, we got a bail, but this was fun. Let me see how Irradiate is doing. It's actually only at 4% fail, so we're just about there on Irradiate. Pretty good, honestly. Okay. Bam. Bam. Put that right there. Wait. Sticky Flame. +0 tower shield. Alright. I need like an exceptional tower shield, and even then, I don't know if I can pull it off. I would have to train shields for a while, but I think in the long run, it would be worth it. Look at all these two-headed ogres with big old dire flails coming at me. Scary. All right, Lightning Spire, good work. All right, let me just walk over here and try not to die as I get my magic points back. We're doing good. It's Semyaktar, Captain. It's time for... Let's see, who can I Inner Flame? You? Alright. And then we're just going to Fireball right there. Yeah, look at that. Inner Flame Explosion combo. That was a thing of beauty. You have to admire that. Yes, Blink Scroll. God, do I need that. Okay, this is terrifying. Let me show you why. So the Lich right here can paralyze at a 52%. Slow, confuse. You got anything else down here? Yeah, and banish at 52. So that's bad. Does, Flood still stops the Lich, right? From casting? Alright, well, they're all dead. Whatever. I wasn't sure if like a lich was like some kind of special case where it didn't need to speak to cast. That's what I thought, Snack. So I just got lucky. So, yeah, they don't breathe, so they don't... Yeah, that's what I knew that was in the back of my memory, that somehow engulfing the lich wasn't going to work, but I was able to luck out there. Revenant. Well, that's not good. Ghostly Fireball. Oh, it's using Ghostly Fireball. Does that mean if I turn into a tree, he can't hurt me? Alright, then let's do it. Tree time. So I'm just going to swing my staff at this guy. And he's dead. Got it. Man, I have a lot of hit points as a tree. That was great. I had like 217 hit points there. I'm one hell of a tree. Alright. All dead. All kinds of dead. How's... Alright, so Irradiate is down to 2% fail. So what that means is I'm going to turn off transmutations. We're good there. And I'm going to start training shields. Because there is a dream where I get to cast that. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, I get to wear a bigger shield is what I meant to say. I just love shields in this game. Always have. Feel safer with them. And this Buckler of Reflection is nice, but cowering behind a giant tower shield is really tempting. Look at us. I was about at 7,000 gold when I did the bribe dungeon. So I'm kind of there again by working through the dungeon.